Hello. Hello. Hi, सोमनाथ। और भैया कॉन्ग्रेचुलेसन, आपको हीरो हायुकी मिल गई। क्या हो गया? भाई डीकम्प्रेसिंग के बाद मेरा कंपाइल वो नहीं हुआ, शेडर्स वाले स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ। नहीं, मॉर्निंग। स्टार्ट तो कर दिया। लॉगिन के बाद वो होता है पैच वाला। कुछ बोलो। बोल ही रहा हूँ, सुनाई दे रहा? टेन पुल पहले। यूआई सब अपडेट किया है, हाँ यार सब अपडेट हुआ है। ओ हाँ, तीन वाला, हाँ। ओ दिस लुक्स वेरी गुड यार, मतलब काफी मतलब यूनिक लग रहा है, मतलब सही बनाया। नहीं है, एक में आई थिंक ट्यून पे था, लेने पे।
Got a long bucket list. Just name the target.
ये नया नया बन गया है। हाँ, this looks good. ओह, अरे भाई इन लोगों ने इसको भी चेंज कर दिया भाई, सही लग रहा है। अरे 80 सेम। ये देखो मॉर्नी आई है, यू नो यूकी।
Live to hunt.
यार तुम मेरे को पुल दे दो अपना यार, मैं मार रहा हूँ।
Behave now.
कहाँ पे पुल करूँ मैं? ये रहा फिशर विलेज। Are you going to pull for HIYUKI now? Yes, 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 yes. तो तुम्हारा डिस्कॉर्ड वॉइस ऑन कर देता हूँ। फिर मैं कहूँ
पत्थर के ऊपर।
इसमें इस वाटरफॉल में जाना है?
नहीं इसमें नहीं, राइट साइड वाटरफॉल है ना, वाटरफॉल के नीचे एक पत्थर है, उधर कूदना। हाँ ये वाला।
अच्छा
हाँ इधर फॉरवर्ड देखो, हाँ फॉरवर्ड देखो ना। हाँ बस इधर कूदना 4 बार, फिर पुल करना।
1 2 3 4 हो गया। करे
करो भी और क्या।
कर दे दो। नहीं मिला।
डबल मिलेगा भाई, डबल ट्रिपल।
हलवा ए प्लीज भाई। अरे यार मतलब काहे मेरे को इतना झुलाएगा।
मिल जाएगा
भाई
भाई।
लास्ट 10 पुल है यार, कहाँ मिलेगा? वो बहुत टाइम लेगा। ओह हुआ, ये अलग पहले ही।
अब अरे पहले ही।
ओह माय गॉड।
ओह लेट्स गो। अब डबल, अबे डबल मिल सकता है तुम्हें, पहला मिला ना।
Ephemeral are the balloons.
यस भाई, अब डबल भाई, डबल और एक।
Whether you need help
Okay.
with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym.
नहीं एक ही मिला।
अच्छा एक ही मिला, कोई नहीं भाई। अब इसका वेपन निकालना है, पता है ना? या फिर तुम वो भी देख सकते हो, एमरलेट ऑफ जेनेसिस, वो भी सेम है। और वेपन तो है भाई।
Congrats, I got double on 40 PT now. Chisa is guaranteed. Oh my god.
मेरे को तो बहुत सारा निकालना है, चीसा, डेनिया, ह्यूकी। अच्छा ये कलेक्ट कर लो ना, तुम्हारे पास वो नहीं है, ओके।
सोच रहा हूँ किसमें पुल करूँ। ये मेरे को चाहिए था, नहीं चाहिए।
टूल्स तो भी है तुम्हारे पास, मिलेंगे, पर वेपन निकाल लो यूकी का ना। ये वाला ना यूज करो, ना यूज करो।
भाई फिर कैसे करूँगा? 3 यूज कर देता हूँ, 10 पुल हो जाएगा, क्योंकि इसमें पिटी नहीं है वेपन पे।
कर लो फिर।
वहाँ से तो 7 ही मिलता है। अब तो ये है।
और मत यूज करना।
हाँ, ये कौन सा वेपन है भाई? अनविंग फ्लेम।
ये उसके लिए आई थिंक, गैलवरीना माइट भी, पता नहीं भाई। डिकम्प्रेस ही हो रहा है भैंस की आंख।
और अभी डिकम्प्रेस ही हो रहा है।
85% भाई। हाँ ये तो ले लो।
बाकी क्या इसको पुल कर दूं मैं मॉर्निंग पे?
हाँ ये वेस्ट मत करो ये कोरल्स।
इससे रहना दो ना, ठीक है।
हाँ हाँ।
ट्राई करो ह्यूकी।
Who gets the bullet? That's your call.
आइकन्स भी चेंज कर दिया, देखा क्या वो?
कौन से आइकन?
कुछ कुछ आइकन जैसे एडवेंचरर बुक वगैरह।
हाँ, सब तो चेंज कर दो। शोर की पर अपने
ह्यूकी का टीम भी वही है, मोनिए वगैरह के साथ। पता नहीं, देखना पड़ेगा।
हाँ मतलब ह्यूकी का मॉर्निंग के साथ ही होगा।
I shall
और
be a vessel of
और
your
कूल
wishes.
है भाई।
मेरे को एक वेपन 3 लोगों के साथ शेयर करना पड़ता है।
की वेस्ट तो है। टी टी टी। भाई हो जा जल्दी भाई, डिकम्प्रेस।
ये भी अच्छा लग रहा है, दिस लुक्स आल्सो गुड।
अच्छा तुम फार्म नहीं किया क्या?
I shall be
मैं
the
शायद से
vessel
था।
of your
हट गया।
wishes.
अरे तुम्हें वो रीजन पे मिलेगा, वो रीजन तुम्हारा अनलॉक हुआ है,
हाँ रीजन
राय
मिला
राय
मुझे।
वाला। हाँ तो
हाँ भाई,
मिल जाएगा।
ये ना वो लेने के उसमें लग गया भाई बहुत।
हाँ अरे वो ने तो तुम फार्म नहीं किया ना उसके बाद। हो जाएगा, ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा। अरे इसका वो इसका ना फोटे भाई, वो मारता है।
Let there be snow.
वो कलर ही पूरा चेंज कर देती है अपना आउटफिट ही।
हाँ इस वाला भाई, मेरे को तो मजा आएगा इसको खेल
Get
के।
behind me, brittle sword.
देख रहे हो,
Swirl.
मेरे को सोर्ड कैरेक्टर ऐसे पसंद है भाई, कटाना
Let's get
वाले।
moving.
ये अलग ही है। इतना जमा देगी भाई, अपने क्लीवेज से ही जमा दे रही है भाई। थिंक ये cool है ना?
Dissipate.
भाई ये डीपीएस बहुत कूल लगता है, मतलब
Waning moon.
उसका जो मूवमेंट है ना बहुत कूल है।
Prepared for this. Have you looked?
अब लेफ्ट क्लिक होल्ड करो। हाँ नाइस नाइस।
वो इसी मोड में रहेगी क्या? वाह वाह नाइस।
हाँ वो खत्म हो जाएगा, अभी तो इसी में रहेगा। ई दबाओ, आई थिंक खत्म हो जाना चाहिए, पता नहीं इसका ये काम कैसे करता है।
वो नीचे तलवार जो है ना, तलवार के ऊपर है, बार फिल करो फिर खत्म।
An
वो आई
intriguing
फ्रेम अच्छा है
device.
उसका जो वो करता है।
भाई पूरा, भाई इसने तो पूरा अपने साथ पूरा फ्रॉस्टी कर दिया भाई।
हाँ तो एनिमीज देखो मूव नहीं कर रहे, एनिमीज देखो पीछे तुम्हारे।
हाँ
स्टेज जैसा है थोड़ा।
है, नहीं मूव कर रहे हैं।
कर रहा है क्या? मेरे को तो फ्रीज ही लग रहा था। एक बार देखो सामने से। हाँ मूव कर रहा है भाई।
Fall now.
ज्यादा कोई
बहुत मारता है भाई।
Be gone.
मेरा कब होएगा भाई?
Ending.
ए मर गई। मैंने रिवाइव दिया।
कोई नहीं भाई, होता है। ओ भाई मैं मैक्स कर दूंगा, मतलब मिलते ही कर दूंगा।
मटेरियल्स मिल जाए तो मैं भी मैक्स कर दूं पूरा।
मेरे पास सब है भाई, मेरे पास गेंशिन पे पता कितना पैसा है मेरे पे? गेस करो एक बार, गेस करो भाई।
I shall be the vessel
4-5
of
मिलियन।
your wishes.
पागल हो गया? गेंशिन में 4-5 मिलियन कैसे होंगे मेरे?
अच्छा गेंशिन, गेंशिन की बात पता नहीं।
बताओ बताओ कितने हो सकते हैं
4 लाख 3 लाख से
भाई? 6-7।
6-7 हो गया। अरे बाप रे, ये तो मेरे से भी कम हो गया अब।
डबल डिजिट भाई। ऊबा पे तो बहुत पैसा है। ऊबा पे भाई अगर ट्रांसफर कर सकता तो अच्छा रहता। इसका वो वाला सेट लगेगा, वो क्रायो वाला। भाई तुम्हें और 10 पुल मिलेंगे वेपन बाद में। अभी तो आया है तुम्हारा 45 डेज है भाई, आराम से भाई।
इसके लिए जल्दी निकल।
अरे भाई ये वेरीफाई हो रहा है अभी। अरे भाई 96.2 GB। हाँ भाई टोटल साइज।
Too late to escape.
वो भी मारती है।
हाँ
A
यस।
life as fleeting as the first snow. Let's get moving.
एटलीस्ट तुम्हारा स्मूथ तो चल रहा है एनिमेशन में।
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.
वो चला
हाँ यार
चला नहीं
लॉन्चर पे वेरीफाई हो रहा है।
तो सुन मार लेता हूँ मैं तो।
फिर जाके कंपाइल होगा भाई कितना।
लॉन्चर में
इसका मैं आई थिंक 10:30 बजे फुल करूंगा।
That was the shimmer you glimpsed.
मेरा गेम खोलने पे टाइम लग जाएगा भाई।
Just didn't know it yet.
It devoured everything I had, and still I was utterly captivated.
डाउनलोड हो गया है मेरा, प्री डाउनलोड करके रखा है।
Breathtaking it was.
वेरीफाई कंपाइल होगा फिर चालू हो जाएगा। कर रही है व्हाट?
From the sky and make the snow fall.
That was the shimmer you glimpsed. The harbinger of the void storm. You just didn't know it yet.
अभी 2 साल तो HIYUKI यूज करूंगा भाई.
I had and still I was utterly
Dissipate. Time to
गेम तो भाई 28 GB डाउनलोड होता है अभी तो.
भाई अहमद क्या भाड़ में भाई. HIYUKI is the goat.
यूकी के लिए भी तो वही आएगी ना लास्ट में, लुसीला आएगी ना यूकी के लिए सपोर्ट.
हाँ HIYUKI, लुसीला, डेनिया ये टीम होगा. ये चीसा होगा माइट भी, पता नहीं भाई. लुसीला भी पुल करूंगा मैं भाई. मेरे को पुल करना है पर पता नहीं भाई.
किस समय करनी.
अरे ये वही ना, एक तो HIYUKI करूंगा, फिर डेनिया करूंगा, फिर चीसा करूंगा, फिर लुसीला भी करना है.
उसको नहीं
लोरा ड्रोन, अच्छा वो वाला है. डाउनलोड जल्दी हो जाएगा, 20 GB ऐसा कोई है नहीं. पर ये जो वेरीफाई वगैरह पे टाइम लेता है ना, छोटा छोटा भाई, बहुत टाइम लेता है भाई.
मेरा 28 GB लॉगिन में हुआ और फिर 8 GB और इन गेम में हुआ, वो शेडर से पहले.
अच्छा
फिर
डाउनलोड
restart
तो
हुआ.
हो जाएगा, डाउनलोड का टेंशन नहीं है. ये जो टाइम लेता है ना कंपाइल वगैरह होने पे, यही बहुत टाइम लेता है भाई.
Echoes of the past.
तुम्हारा RTX ऑन है क्या? RTX ऑन कर दो ना.
Your call. Your
सेटिंग्स में जाके
call. I'm ready.
विजुअल में जाके लास्ट में रहता है वो. अच्छा मेल से कलेक्ट ही नहीं किया तुम. ऊपर ऊपर विजुअल ग्राफिक्स देखो ले. यस लास्ट में. RTX ऑन करो ना. अच्छा रीस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. कर लेना, अभी ऑन करके छोड़ दो. अरे लास्ट में रे ट्रेसिंग लिखा तो है, रे ट्रेसिंग लास्ट में.
हाई करना है ना.
नहीं मीडियम मीडियम भाई, हाई मत करो भाई, लैग करेगा तुम्हारा. मीडियम करो.
80. Oh my.
चलो भाई, मिला भाई, मिला पुल्स, मिला पुल्स, मिला.
ये अवेलेबल आफ्टर 23rd मई. भाई साहब 23rd तक भाई, मई के बाद में
अभी चलता रहेगा भाई.
गेंशिन ये लो बर्फीला शेषनाया, खुरो ये लो ग्लेशियर कैरेक्टर, जहां मर्जी शेषनाया बना के खेलो. अरे,
मैं क्या टीम यूज करूंगा? मेरे पास मोनिया है, मोनिया यूज करूंगा, यूकी और किसको यूज करूं भाई? शक्ति से
मॉर्निंग है
पूछूंगा
ना,
भाई.
मॉर्निंग है.
हाँ मोनिया तो है.
Give trap prey.
rise from hellfire. Behave now.
Leave it to me.
ये देखना पड़ेगा. चीसा मतलब चीसा तो
ये
है.
गैल्बरीना भी मस्त है भाई. वाइट कैरेक्टर अच्छे लगते हैं, वाइट हेयर कैरेक्टर भाई.
Physical damage detected. Iron graft you knew.
what sleeps within bamboo. Behold, this mandate calls. Judgment falls.
अरे भाई
Speak of the devil, by my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate!
Scorched to
The hunter finds their prey.
कल मेरा छुट्टी नहीं है पता है।
Live to hunt.
कल मेरा छुट्टी है, छुट्टी छुट्टी। White hair, red eyes. अलग ही कॉम्बिनेशन है।
अबे रेड आइस छोड़ो भाई, व्हाइट एयर कैरेक्टर्स भाई गॉड भाई। लाइक मेरा पर्सनल फेवरेट है व्हाइट एयर कैरेक्टर्स। मैं हर गेम पे कैरेक्टर कस्टमाइजेशन पे बनाता हूँ भाई, व्हाइट हेयर ही बनाता हूँ। मेल रहेगा तो मैं गोजो बना देता हूँ भाई उसको।
Bathe in flames. Very well.
begins to stir.
Till my last breath.
This hunt shall never end.
I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
Live to hunt.
हुआ क्या? 89%।
Who gets the bullet?
I shall
And-
be the vessel.
अरे कूरो का टॉप अप सेंटर पे कुछ ऑफर चल रहा है क्या?
Sharper edge now rests
नहीं, मेरे को तो
within
नहीं
my
दिखा।
grasp.
अभी तुम VPN लगा के चेक करो, शायद से कुछ नहीं।
हाँ मैं पहले नॉर्मली चेक करता हूँ फिर VPN लगा के चेक करूंगा। अबे ये लोग देते नहीं है कुछ ऑफर, लाइक है नहीं कुछ।
अच्छा ये पूरा ही न्यू रीजन है। ओ तेरी भैंस। पूरा ही न्यू रीजन दिया है।
यस हाँ न्यू रीजन है ना,
Who
पर
gets
छोटा
the
है
I
भाई।
shall be the vessel.
पर ये तो है तुम्हारा एक्सप्लोरेशन इजी है। हाँ बहुत इजी है।
कोई नहीं, शायद से थोड़ा थोड़ा मिल जाएगा। 15 तो मिल ही जाता है शुरू में तो।
हाँ हाँ मिल तो जाए, लाइक 2000 मिलेगा पूरा मैप आई थिंक।
Rover,
2000 ये 2500।
I've already assessed your general health condition. Here is the prescription.
एंटीबेल जो है ना उसका ना है तो
ये
ये
हो
कैसे
गया
मिलेगा?
भाई, नाउ आई कैन स्टार्ट द गेम फाइनली।
And start the game, start the game, start the game.
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.
देखता हूँ भाई अभी क्या क्या लेगा। अभी तो एक बार रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा, पैच वो करेगा। ओ इसका भी मस्त कर दिया है।
To refine one's
मेरे
skill
को
is
इसका
a
कैरेक्टर
lifelong
अपग्रेड वाला
pursuit.
सिस्टम अच्छा लगता है।
Perhaps
लाइक
you may reach
कहीं पे भी
greater
रुक के
heights
कर लो भाई।
With this strength, I shall safeguard more wishes.
तो ना 70 तक तो नहीं, कितने तक जा?
वो मटेरियल किसका चाहिए एक बार देखो।
रेड वेल, रेड
हाँ,
वेल 15 तो मिल जाएगा वो नर्सिंग यूनिट से, बाकी तो मैं वो कलेक्शन करना पड़ेगा। वो मेरे पास सप्लाई टैग भी है।
अच्छा है भाई 39 है भाई तुम्हारे पास। पूरा मत लो भाई, पागल हो गया तुम। अरे यार पूरा क्यों ले लिया? फाइनली कूरो गेम्स का आइकन आया भाई। एक बार स्ट्रीम करके देखता हूँ इधर। कितना 1080p 60 fps।
The path I walk stretches into the future. The wishes laid upon me. Perhaps one day I can finally make them.
Applying analyzing patch। ओ मेरा भी 8 GB का ही ले रहा है यार, 20 GB नहीं ले रहा सौमुदीप।
ठीक है भाई, हर जगह इनको यही चाहिए, एक्सप्लोसिव कोड ही चाहिए। ये वाला कहाँ से मिलता है इतना ज्यादा?
वो करके टैलेंट का डोमेन करके, वो एमएथ के लिए जो है ना वो वाला।
वो वाला तो है बहुत सारा मेरे पास।
हाँ यही वाला करो, यही वाला करो।
दूसरा
अरे
वाला
नहीं,
चाहिए
इसमें
मेरे
ही मिलता है, इसमें ही मिलता है, इस फोर्जरी पे मिलता है।
अरे मेरे को एक्सोस्वाम वाला चाहिए वो।
हाँ क्लिक तो करो। अच्छा ये एनिमी का है क्या?
अरे हाँ भाई, ये एनिमे का है। वो क्या लगा?
आई थिंक तुम्हें उधर भी मिलेगा। एक बार कोई भी एक डोमेन पे जाओ, वो टैलेंट वाला डोमेन पे।
मैं किस लिए लिया नहीं क्या मालूम।
Who gets the bullet?
70 हो
I
गई।
shall be the vessel of your
सही है।
wishes.
हाँ अभी उसमें जाओ, फोर्जरी पे जाओ, क्लिक करो। इधर मिल रहा है क्या 100
कुछ हम मिल तो रहा है।
मिल तो रहा है। हाँ वही ना, वही वही। बहुत फार्म कर लिया भाई मैं ये टैलेंट का।
अभी तो टैलेंट का ये लोग वही डबल वो देंगे, डबल ड्रॉप भी देंगे।
हाँ नहीं चल भी तो रहा था।
वो टेस्ट उसका चल रहा था पहले, तो उसका ही चल गया, फिर से देंगे वो। जब शुरू आता है ना कैरेक्टर तब देते हैं
हाँ
आर्टिफैक्ट, और उसका डबल ड्रॉप देंगे। इंजन की तरह नहीं है, वंस इन अ वाइल आएगा।
Behave now.
Leave it to me. In war with time.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold, one strike to settle it all. Break like bamboo.
Behave now.
यूकी किसके ऊपर है जनरली? आई थिंक साथ ये लोग वो भी करना थे।
क्या यूकी किसके ऊपर है मतलब?
मतलब किसके ऊपर स्केल करते हैं?
स्केल करती है।
Fading flames.
नहीं पता मतलब।
To send you to your grave.
यूकी को जानकारी चाहिए। आई थिंक तुम्हारा वो भी चल रहा है।
वो भी तो एक टीम उसका भी 2 मोड रहेगा यूकी का ना आई
Behave
थिंक।
now.
मेरे को मिला नहीं।
अच्छा 2 मोड नहीं है। ऊपर कॉर्नर पे चेक किया था क्या?
Tainted hellfire.
देख लो।
हम्म, तुम्हें और 6 सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए। आई थिंक 300 हो जाएगा।
Who gets
हाय
the bullet?
विनाश, हाय
That's your
हाय।
call.
वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम ब्रो।
I shall be the vessel of
नहीं
your
ट्यून ब्रेक नहीं है,
wishes.
नहीं ट्यून ब्रेक है। नहीं।
वही ना।
When the targets of tune full, HIYUKI can cause tune break on the target.
अच्छा इसका मोड नहीं है पर इसका ऑप्ट्यून है।
अब क्या है, कौन सा प्रायोरिटी होता है?
पहला मिडिल वाला हमेशा मिडिल वाला।
फोटे 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 फोटे
Who gets the bullet?
और मिडिल के बाद राइट, फिर लेफ्ट, फिर लेफ्ट।
तो सारे को ही करूंगा।
हाँ तो मैं भी सारे ही करूंगा भाई। क्योंकि सारे का 10-10 करूंगा भाई। चार जीबी हो गया।
लिबरेशन ही होता है उसके बाद, फोटे के बाद लिबरेशन है।
हाँ लिबरेशन है। यस, फोटे लिबरेशन इंट्रो, नहीं रेजोनेंस स्किल फिर इंट्रो।
मटेरियल ना, मटेरियल फार्म कर लिया था। चलो सारे 6 तो हो गए। 70 का तो आने चाहिए।
You hear the ring of my blade, do you not? It is the sound of my conviction to see through your wishes.
ये भी खत्म भाई।
आज यूके के लिए सब कुछ खत्म कर दिया। चलो भाई, कुछ तो हुआ है। एक बंडल आया।
हाँ वो ट्रेलर पे देखा था मैं।
ये लोग कह रहे थे उसका आएगा, ये ह्यूकी का बाइक का स्किन आ गया।
हाँ ले लो।
देख रहे हो पैसा, देख रहे हो कितना है।
हाँ भाई
Powerless.
ये क्या है? गोल्डन रिंग, गोल्डन कॉपी रिंग 1 यूज।
ये तो 60 रुपया का। नहीं ये 60 रुपये का नहीं है ये।
60 रुपए कहाँ के 60 रुपए दिखता है?
200 का होगा भाई।
200 के ऊपर होगा। 200 है, 200।
वो वेस्ट है पैक लेना, पता है। इससे अच्छा तुम ये ले लो, पास ले लो, बेटर है। हाँ एक बार ह्यूकी का वो दिखाओ, कॉन्स्टलेशंस कैसा है।
I shall be the vessel of your
I might
wishes.
go for
ग्रेट
the
डाल। ओ तेरी, हाँ you. The crit damage for proclaiming inward vision and proclaiming blade liberation is increased by 500%.
अच्छा नीचे जाओ।
उसमें attack to snow rush the effect this HIYUKI will activate resonating this one glacier shaft तेरी भाई साहब ये तो डैमेज मल्टीप्लायर लेके आई है भाई क्रिट डैमेज की तो।
हाँ और S2 पे S2 पे
आई थिंक स्किल का है रेजोनेंस स्किल और
S2 भी अच्छा है, S1 भी अच्छा है।
आई थिंक ये C6 है। नीचे से थोड़ा ना होता ऊपर से होता है ना।
नहीं
अच्छा
नहीं ऊपर से।
ऊपर से नहीं नीचे कर दिया अरे तेरी अच्छा ये है
अच्छा
वही
भाई मैं वही
भाई
सोचूं।
मैं अभी इधर Y1 से मैं समझ में आया 1 अच्छा ये 3 हो गया ये दूसरा है
उल्टा
3
हो गया है
भाई ये उल्टा हो गया भाई ऐसा नहीं था
हाँ वही वही यस यस।
वही मैं सोचूं मैं बोल रहा हूँ पहले ही इतना डैमेज मल्टीप्लायर इंक्रीज भाई
S2
क्रेजी है
अच्छा है। वही सोचूं भाई S6 500%।
भाई S6 500% ऑफ तेरी भाई कोई तो मेरे को आज सुबह सुबह कह रहा था वो देगा वीडियो देगा फिर पता नहीं क्या सराउंडिंग
ये नया बॉस है। मुझे लगा मिल गया भाई। अच्छा पैचिंग इज कंप्लीट।
हमारा अभी तक नहीं हुआ है कौन सा
मैं बोला ना 10:30 बजे तक हो जाएगा। अभी कंपाइल होएगा आई थिंक। ऑल्टो मिल गया भाई तुम्हें। ऑल्टो 800। बे इसका कंपाइलर के बाद भी रिस्टार्ट होता है क्या?
नहीं
T2
Who gets the bullet?
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.
मतलब इसका आर्टिफैक्ट क्रिट डैमेज देता होगा।
अगस्त जैसी लग रही है मेरे को अटैक पे स्किल बट ये वाला बॉस डेनी अर्ली एक्सेस ये आ चुका है तो
अच्छा डेनिया का बॉस है क्या?
दिस एनिमे हैज अ हायर रेस टू फ्यूजन डैमेज भाई साहब फ्यूजन में ही मार दिया मेरे को
कोई नहीं भाई तुम्हारे पास वो कैरेक्टर है ना
अगस्ता
अगस्टा।
अगस्ता अगस्टा
ये ब्रो आई थिंक
I'm fine.
हो गया भाई कंपाइल शेडर्स।
डेनिया खुद बॉस भी है क्या? तेरी
हाँ भाई, और इसको ही पुल करना है भाई।
क्या भाई?
Loading. In war.
और ये तुम्हारा आई थिंक इसमें भी आएगा
Now watch closely.
टैक्टिकल।
Causality, overturn. On you go. Entertain you. Fate in my mark.
Connection error
To the
क्यों आ
hero
रहा है?
of heroes. Honor to you, my friend. Sing of my triumph.
मर जाएगा, ये तो इजी है भाई।
अरे ये ऊपर रहती है, हवा में रह रही है।
मैं तो कार्तिशिया से सोलो मार दूंगा इसको।
भाई तुम्हारा कार्तिशिया पावरफुल इसलिए है क्योंकि तुम्हारे पास आंखों नहीं है।
I'll indulge you.
हाँ
तो भाई सोचो यार, तुम
The moon is full.
कल कोई बोला था
कल
अपना
सही
हायुकी
बात होगा
शोकेस
भाई।
करवाएगा। हाँ, बोला तो था, कल नहीं परसों नहीं, कौन से दिन तो कहा था भाई। हाँ उसने मैसेज भी किया था सुबह यार।
कौन?
Fate revealed.
अच्छा वो स्ट्रॉबेरी जो आया था।
In control.
या तुम ये करके ना मेरा स्ट्रीम देखना, क्योंकि मैं पुल करने वाला
देखेंगे, काहे नहीं देखेंगे तो।
अभी लोडिंग चल रहा है थोड़ा, समझ रहे हो ना।
तो मैं तुम्हारा जब तुम एकदम उस स्क्रीन में रहोगे ना तब मेरे को बता, तभी देखेंगे। पहले देखे कोई
हाँ
फायदा नहीं है।
I am here to serve your will.
पहले तो मैं अच्छा लोकेशन ढूंढूंगा भाई।
ऐसा लोकेशन देना।
मेरा एक फेवरेट लोकेशन है।
क्रिट रेट वाला पूरा एनहांस हो चुका है मेरे। बढ़िया। सर्किट में नाम मार देता हूँ। बहुत हद तक बिल्ड कर दिया।
ओ यार ओ भाई मेरा काला स्क्रीन क्यों हो गया? अच्छा लोड हो रहा है, ठीक है।
चश्मा कोविड में 2
अच्छा
पुल
इधर से
बाय
ये
कर सकते
वाला।
हो।
लेट मी कलेक्ट ऑल दिस थिंग ना। ओके अब मेल पे आया होगा। ठीक है फ्रॉस्टलैंड जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को भाई।
शेयर
फ्रॉस्टलैंड
करवाना पड़ता है। हाँ इससे
के फ्रॉस्टलैंड का, अरे नया मैप पे क्यों घुस गया मैं? हाँ मेरा फेवरेट लोकेशन दिस वन।
कहाँ पे इवेंट में 2 पुल बाय कर सकते हो? इवेंट में 2 पुल बाय कर सकते हो? कौन से इवेंट की बात कर रहा हूँ? तो इतने सारे होगा।
ओ ए 2 फुल मिल गए, 2 फुल मिल गए।
तो 3 पुल मिल गया।
3 फुल मिल गए।
न्यूजीलैंड और फैंटम के वो ना आए।
ये तो ऑलरेडी है तुम्हारे पास। ये वेयर इज माय पेंगुइन्स? ओ इधर ही है। ओ लेट्स गो। अच्छा चल भाई पेंगुइन्स। अभी देख रहे हो तुम? करने वाला हूँ।
रुको रुको।
ये माय
ये
फेवरेट
क्या
लोकेशन
मजाक
भाई।
था?
जब स्क्रीन में आओगे ना बता देना।
ये लोग ये वाला स्किन भी चेंज किया अपना इवेंट वाला, मतलब अचीवमेंट वाला भी था वैसा। थोड़ा सा चेंज। यूटिलिटीज वाला भी चेंज किया थोड़ा सा चेंज
हाँ
किया।
यूआई तो ये वाला भी चेंज कर दिया है, वो यूटिलिटीज का भी।
आइकन ही पूरा चेंज कर दिया मतलब।
हाँ मतलब डिफरेंट कलेक्शन बना दिया है ना।
अच्छा इसको अगर पूरा कर लेंगे तो हो जाएगा भाई, इसको करना
10 फुल। अच्छा मैं इधर से कलेक्ट कर सकता हूँ।
पता चलेगा। चलो तुम्हारा देखते हैं।
हाँ हाँ देखो मैं किधर खड़ा हूँ वो देखो पहले। मेरा परफेक्ट लोकेशन भाई।
डिस्प्ले कैप्चर होता है। अपना
ये
रिकॉर्ड कर
चार
लेना।
दोस्त।
रुक जाओ एक सेकंड।
मैं खुद रिकॉर्ड करूँ क्या? अरे स्ट्रीम से उठा लेंगे और क्या।
अरे नहीं, स्ट्रीम से नहीं उठाना है, स्ट्रीम से बहुत भद्दा आता है बस।
अरे एक सेकंड ना फिर।
वैसे मेरा वो चलेगा, क्या बोलते हैं, तुम्हारा स्ट्रीम को ही मैं कॉपी कर वो उसमें डिस्कॉर्ड में वो कर रहा हूँ।
ओके ओके समझ गया। एक सेकंड मेरे को करने दो फिर।
हाँ सेटअप करो। हाँ, एक सेकंड। हाँ
फुल स्क्रीन। आ जाओगे बता देना।
स्टार्ट द पार्टी।
अच्छा कर दो ना। ओके आगे। ओके यार ये चला जाए यार।
ओह माय गॉड, सो मच पुल। अरे वहां से 30 कर दो यार, इसको ना बहुत भद्दा लग रहा है दिखने में। एक काम करो, इवेंट में जाओ, उधर से मिल जाएगा।
इवेंट पे मिल जाएगा अभी।
या तो वहां से उठा लो, शॉप से उठा लो, या कहीं से भी उठा लो।
शॉप से तो उठा लिया मैं।
नहीं नहीं, उसमें उस वाला ऊपर वाला सेकंड, हाँ यही वाला चाहिए। हाँ ये
ये
ऑप्टेन,
तो
हाँ ऑप्टेन वाला, हाँ यही कर लो।
ओके।
कितना मिला? 2 मिल
अरे
जाएगा। एक मिल जाएगा।
मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा, ये बटन आ रहा है कोने पे पता है।
इसका मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता, पता। एक एक एक
दो ले
एक
ले।
एक, एक।
एक ही ले लो क्या? ठीक है।
अरे तुम शुभ लक वगैरह कुछ होता है, समझा था।
हाँ हाँ समझ गया भाई समझ गया।
अब स्टार्ट करो, खुद के हाथ में करो भैया। तुम्हारा 50-50 जी है या गारंटेड है?
है भाई 50-50 है भाई, मेरा कभी गारंटीड रहता है।
यार हिटेटी हारना है कि नहीं?
देखते हैं भाई। चलो
चलो चलो चलो
टेड
चलो
बोल।
भाई, बहुत टाइम ले रहा है, तो पहले ही आ गए।
अरे वो थोड़ा टाइम लेता है, पता नहीं क्यों।
भाई बहुत टाइम ले रहा है ये मेरे को कुछ नहीं दिख रहा, काला काला दिख रहा
मेरे
है।
मेरे को भी कुछ नहीं दिख रहा, वो आएगा आएगा, थोड़ा वेट करो।
ए भैया, ये कौन सा तुमने हैक लगा रखा है भाई?
कुछ नहीं भाई, आना तो चाहिए वो। माउस
ये
दिख रहा है ना?
माउस तो दिख रहा है।
हाँ हाँ।
लाओ नाइस, वुवा स्कैम, गए 10 पुल।
अभी क्या
सही
हो
में
रहा है, आजा।
क्या हुआ? इतना थोड़ा ना टाइम लेता है बाबू।
आगे आगे।
वाह, अरे भाई साहब, ये तो जोक ऑफ द ईयर है। ये तो जोक ऑफ द ईयर बन गया भाई। भाई पुल ऑफ द ईयर ये रहेगा। लेट्स गो, पुल ऑफ द ईयर डबल। लेट्स सी।
देख पता नहीं भाई। ओ ओके।
स्किप मत करना, मार खाओ।
ना ना, यस ऑब्वियसली।
Ephemeral are the balloons.
ओके
10 पुल में।
ओके, की मिला, ठीक है। वेपन।
करो, पिटी है इसमें नहीं है।
नहीं है इसमें, इसमें नहीं है।
स्किप मारो इसको तो उसको।
वेपन कभी नहीं रहता बेटी भाई मेरा। ओह डिस्कॉर्ड।
नहीं मिला था तुम्हें? नहीं मिला था, बस कॉपी कॉपी।
अच्छा। अरे वो
ए भैया, ये समझ गया मैं, जहां पे भी 5 स्टार है ये लोग लैग लगा रहा है, डीले लगा रहा है। ए भैया समझ गए, ये सब धोखाधड़ी हुआ का है। ए भाई,
अरे
ये
भाई। ओ भाई कैरेक्टर मिल रहा है भाई वेपन से।
वो तो बुआ में मिलता है, गेंशिन में नहीं मिलता।
यांगियन भाई। अबे इसका देखो ना, देखो। एनिमेशन डाला है ये लोग वेपन का।
पहला एनिमेशन।
यस। ओके ये मिल गया। अब इसमें कितना पुल्स है मेरा?
तीन
दिख नहीं रहा है, बता।
तीन
तीन ही है
तीन।
क्या?
अरे शॉप से ले लो, शॉप से।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, तीन ही है, ठीक है।
10 हो जाता है
7
इसे।
10, हाँ ओके। क्लोज का बटन नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे को। हाँ
अरे
ये।
एक साइड। अच्छा तुम्हारा 240 में होता है ना, आई थिंक कॉरल्स 2840 चाहिए उसके लिए।
यस यस यस, 10 पुल है ना इधर।
नहीं, 9 है ना, एक खाली खा दिया ना, खा लिया तुमने।
अरे यार खा लिया क्या मैं?
बोल तो रहा हूँ।
ठीक है कोई नहीं, बाद में करता हूँ ये। मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा है उधर रिकॉर्ड का वो सिंबल आ रहा।
चलो ठीक है, रिकॉर्ड बंद करो।
ओके ये लेट्स गो।
Congratulations।
या
Understood. I am here.
अब मैं
to
इसको
serve your
90
will.
करेगा।
फीमेल प्लेन्स वाला कहाँ से मिला?
अरे भाई, पर वो ब्लैक स्क्रीन भाई एंजाइटी दे रहा था मेरे को।
तो तुम कैसे एंजाइटी कह सकते हो यार?
भाई
तुम्हारा
वो ब्लैक
anxiety-
स्क्रीन ऊपर से 50-50 समझ रहे हो ना।
काइजू काइजू नंबर 8।
अच्छा इसका भी वो दिया है।
इसका रिवॉर्ड में वही बाइक का कलर ही काइजू हो जाए।
हाँ फ्रॉस्ट ब्लूम।
हाँ भाई, लैग होता है वो समझ में आता है, लेकिन ये बहुत लंबा लैग था कैरेक्टर में। जैसे वो कैरेक्टर को रेंडर करने में ही पूरा दिन लगा दिया उसने। नहीं भाई, हम तो रेंडर ही पूरा दिन करते रहे। भाई
बोल रहा
रेंडर
है भाई मिल गया है, थोड़ा रुको रेंडर करने में थोड़ा टाइम।
At your disposal.
अरे मेरे पास वो फ्लावर ही नहीं है, मैं गलत फ्लावर ले लिया आई थिंक।
What sleeps within bamboo? Storm. I was here. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Speak of the devil, try my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
अब मेरे को डेनिया भी पुल करना है, चीसा भी करना है।
हो जाएगा, तुम्हें मिल जाएगा।
Live to hunt.
हाँ पर एक चीज है, वो लोग का वेपन नहीं करूंगा मैं, वेपन F2P दे सकता हूँ मैं।
मिल गया रेंडर लंच ब्रेक के बाद। नहीं भाई, ये गलत है भाई इनका। भाई तुम तो ये तो सबसे बेकार तुम्हारा बग है। मतलब तुम अगर पूरा प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हो, कुछ भी इस टाइप का प्रोजेक्ट
अरे वो
बनाते हो, दिस इज
बग अनरियल इंजन का है भाई, इंजन का बग है वो।
Live to hunt. Give
मतलब
trapped prey.
मैं समझ गया कि उनको मतलब 5 स्टार में बहुत ज्यादा उनका वो रहता है, मतलब एनिमेशन वगैरह
यस
और डालना
हाँ
रहता है, एंड लाइक मटेरियल्स एंड जो भी वो लोग कंपोनेंट्स डालते हैं दैट इज हाई, बहुत हाई वाली। वो टाइम लेता है। जो तो वो लोग कैरेक्टर को बनाते हैं ना, ब्लेंडर वंडर वगैरह
यस
बनाएंगे
यस।
फिर इतना पैसा कमा रहे हो, अच्छा खासा एक खुद का वो बनाओ यार।
अरे वो बोल
सिंगल
रहे हैं इनडायरेक्टली सबको बोल रहे हैं भाई अच्छे पीसी में खेलो भाई फोन।
और वो लोग पीसी अपग्रेड करते रहो।
Behave now. Live to hunt.
ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि मैं SSD पे नहीं रखा हूँ इसीलिए वो हो सकता है वो।
नहीं नहीं, मेरे में भी हुआ है ना, वो तो लैग तो
हाँ
Give trapped prey.
Satisfy my hunger.
Live to hunt.
फिर से 50-50 भाई।
मेरा फंडामेंटल क्वेस्ट।
हाँ तुम्हार तो भाई बहुत क्वेस्ट है तुम्हारा।
इनका क्वेस्ट ऐसा है ना कि तुम एक को छोड़कर दूसरा कर भी नहीं पाओगे, मतलब करने ही पड़ेंगे तो।
मतलब वही पहले से स्टार्ट करो, जो जो है ना मेन क्वेस्ट करते रहो, दो सब मेन क्वेस्ट खत्म करके फिर करो। खोलना है, मैं खोला ही नहीं। 24 पुल्स हो गया भाई फिर से मेरे को।
एक बार रिफ्रेश कर लो, आई थिंक हो गया है।
Live to hunt. Gift wrapped prey.
Satisfy my hunger.
चीसा कब आ रही है? अगले बैनर को ना? इन लोग ने ना लगातार ऐसे दिया है ना,
What are
तो
you
उनको
doing here?
मारना चाहिए था, चीसा भी चाहिए, दोनों चाहिए था।
Looking for me? I'm sorry for not staying at the Black Shores and resting as I should. I'm in stable shape, and the Black Shores approved my temporary travel. But these are just conditions that made this possible. As for the true reason, I wanted to see what's become of
कूल
home.
भाई।
Since the loop ended, strolling through the streets, I realized
तुम 90 कर लिया ना?
this is my first
90
time
हो गया
seeing
तुम्हारा?
the
नहीं नहीं
city
नहीं,
as tourists.
90 नहीं होगा। वो फ्लावर जो है ना वो है नहीं मेरे पास पूरा,
No more worrying when the next lament will come.
क्योंकि मैं
No
दूसरा
more
फ्लावर खरीद के
desperate
रखा
reach
था।
for Neon Tower. Now, I can simply wander around.
अरे वो आज ही
वो
आया है
without
उसमें।
burdens.
हाँ
The lament
अभी भी ले
books
सकते हो,
are-
15 तो ले सकते हो, आई
They
थिंक
won't
15 तक, आई
fade.
थिंक
15 ले
50
लिया, 15 ले
But
लिया
what
मैं।
was once frozen in time.
बाकी तुम्हारे पास अगर सप्लाई है तो ठीक है, नहीं है तो भाई जा जा के उठा लो।
सप्लाई रहेगा।
This is the new future that we and everyone who once lived here forged together.
मेरे पास सब कुछ है, सिर्फ वो फ्लावर नहीं है।
A new
और डेनिया बॉस फाइट का
future,
मटेरियल चाहिए, वो तो
he
हो
said.
जाएगा, मेरे पास वो है।
एनी फाइट तो वैसे भी अर्ली एक्सेस दे रहे हैं।
By the way,
हाँ
I asked the Black Shores to help me verify the academy I once attended and dig into my records. They didn't reach the school directly, but I found out something. I was in Honami for around 2 months. Outside, over 20 years have passed. Kuchibachisa was a first-year student at Star Torch Academy over 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yes, I had a feeling this would be the case when Sumika mentioned her findings, but I didn't expect such a huge time difference. The nice orientation ceremony still feels recent, but the classmates I met have long since graduated. When I tried to contact my parents back home, I realized there was no way for me to reach them at all. Where are they? What have they been doing? How will they react if they find out that their daughter is still alive? I have no way of knowing.
अरे can I do it? Like,
Now, this place feels more like home than the world out there.
It just takes some time to get used to an unfamiliar environment. Just ask the Black Shores to help you keep digging. With enough time, you're bound to find those connections again.
Since you're here, would you walk with me? I'd like to see what Honami looks like now. Together.
Any particular places you have in mind?
और ही
I
बताओ.
haven't come up with an exact plan yet. Specific routes, time of travel, rest locations. None.
चलते रहना
Just
है.
as I thought. I'm not my usual self today.
चलो वेपन तो 90 कर दिया मैं.
Hey, it's just a weekend getaway. No plans needed. Just get up and go.
Good night. कल घूमी जा रहा हूँ. किधर
If you
घूम
put it
जा रहे
that
हो?
way. How about that lake surrounded by cherry blossoms?
Wishes of quiet snowfall. ये वाला लगेगा इसको.
I've never
तो
mentioned
फ्री
it
रहा तो
before,
कैरेक्टर सेट
but
कर दूंगा. किसके
the
लिए?
buildings and infrastructure here, they remind me of the neighborhood I grew up in.
Brings back
क्या
old
होगा
memories.
तब बता दूंगा. तुम्हारे पास अभी इस टाइम में
Yes.
काम रहता है कि बताने
Even
के
just
लिए.
walking around here brings back memories. That vending machine looks like it's still working. I'll buy you some juice as a thank you for the hassle you went through to find me.
रचित वीडियो.
I think it got stuck inside. I've got a better way to handle no good vending machines like this.
आईटी का अच्छा आईटी नहीं आईटी छोड़.
Here you go. Simplicity works best. Is something wrong? You're right. We were always running from something or chasing after something. Before I transferred to Star Torch, I used to hide next to the vending machines behind my high school building all the time.
कल आईटी
No
रिसेट.
one else
हाँ
really went
शॉप भी
there.
रिसेट है.
It was quiet.
मेरा
The
आईटी हुआ है क्या?
sound of soda cans dropping down would make me
देख लो
feel
एक बार.
relaxed.
बोल तो रहा हूँ खोल लेने के लिए.
एक बार खोल लेता हूँ.
Where I come from, discrimination and prejudice against resonators are part of life. School was no exception. The gossip, the looks, the way people kept their distance, intentional or not, it still got to me. I tried to stand up for myself. I tried holding it in. Nothing changed. Just when I was close to breaking, I received an acceptance letter. And so, with my family's blessing, I left home and went to Star Torch Academy, far away in the Lahai-Roi region.
Star Torch Academy. What was it like?
So it's true. You... No, it's nothing. It is a multinational school built specifically for resonators, a metropolis of science and research. Even for a girl who couldn't face her own problems and chose to run away, they
ये story
accepted
quest, yes,
with a
ये story
warm
quest है.
welcome. I met
चीसागा
people
चीसागा होना में
dreamed of reaching
सिटी
the
का.
stars. This swing, it's just like the one back home. Would you join me? There is room for one more. I hear you. I'm just enjoying the gentle sway. Especially when someone's beside me. Everything feels so peaceful all of a sudden. When you're ready to move on, I'll get up.
क्या चल
I can already see our destination from here. Look at the cherry blossoms. They weren't blooming like this before. Like clouds floating above the water, or like cotton poking through a torn couch. Sorry, I'm using weird analogies again. Luckily, that fountain over there, it's been concealed by leftover irid glow crystals. Kind of a shame. There's something in the water.
Let's fish it out and see what it is. This looks like a cassette tape.
I know what it is.
मैं इतना ब्रोक हो चुका हूँ ना भाई, कंडेंस रेजिन भी नहीं बना सकता, उसके लिए पैसा नहीं है.
कंडेंस रेजिन वहाँ पे कंडेंस रेजिन भी होता है क्या?
I remember now. Galbrina once told me about
अच्छा.
चीन पे बता रहा हूँ.
I also have one in my terminal. They were given out during the orientation.
If it's a device unique to Lahai-Roi, what's it doing here?
Random castaways often appear inside the Honami sonorosphere. This must be one of those.
मैं आया कहाँ पे? Okay.
I'll take this to Namipon. It should be able to help us find where it came from. Cherry blossoms. Right in front of us. It's so beautiful. Sure. You and I, together.
फोटो खींचो, फोटो 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 खींचो.
Make sure you look towards the camera.
I will. When I was little, my parents once took me to a park full of cherry blossoms for a picnic. I made kirigami in all kinds of shapes and had them guess what they were. The kirigami didn't really look like anything, but when I told them, they'd always smile and pretend they understood. Those cherry blossoms,
ये डेनिया मरने के बाद मौन क्यों कर रही है?
just like they do now. After being away from home for so long,
किससे मारा? उसी से?
looking around,
ये किसने मार
नहीं
दिया?
I
नहीं
feel like
नहीं नहीं डेनिया को मार रहा था तो मर गया, ठीक है? फिर वो मौन कर रही है.
thank you, senpai.
वो वर्ड सेंपाई बन गया. ठीक है.
They told me about you at the Black Shores, that you've lost some memories. This student ID card came into my possession by chance. It was in that tower that I found. No, that I recognized who it belonged to. I never found the right moment to return this to you. Here. This belongs to you. We never met in person at school, but I did read the course selection guide you wrote.
वो तो बहुत कुछ लिखता था. कोर्स सिलेक्शन गाइड भी लिखता था.
Honami is where we first met each other. But I've been talking about myself this whole time. Why don't you tell me about your story so far? I'd like to know more about you. Renacida. Sounds like quite an adventure. Only someone like you, senpai, could accomplish so much. Alright. You always seem to find your way forward, no matter how uncertain things are, like you did in Honami. But What comes next? Should I continue my studies at the academy?
हाँ हो
Should
गया
I
है.
go home?
Act 10
Or
Arkham 2.
should I do something else? I still haven't decided.
क्या है?
Act 10.
No need to rush your decision. You can take your time and stick around here for a
10.
while.
ठीक है. अच्छा 10
At
हो
least
चुका
you
है
won't
ना?
have to face the future
हाँ
alone.
हाँ हो चुका.
You're right. We're partners.
और सावंत भाई, चलो किसी के थंबनेल में एआई नहीं है जी,
I received
बाकी
a
इतना
precious
एआई
gift
चिपका
for
रहे थे।
traveling with you. The courage to face reality and move on. There's something else I want to give you besides the ID
हम
card.
पूरा एआई को नहीं देते ना, इसीलिए।
I was out of inspiration towards the end, but finally managed to finish it. after
गेंशिन
Konami
मैं बाद में
and
खोलता
getting
हूँ,
some ideas.
पहले उबा खेल लेता हूँ अच्छे से।
मेरा भी खोल लो।
मैं खोल लूंगा और एक बार खोलूंगा ना मैं चेक करने के लिए खोला था।
Yes, it's a pretty tricky piece, so I ended up using a lot of paper. Looks very much like Honami, don't you think? My hometown was built next to the tacit field created by Honami's fall. Even though the lament still haunts us, some stubborn souls have rebuilt that familiar tower again.
लेकिन चीसा का
We
स्टोरी इधर ही
still
खत्म।
reach for the sky. Still hope radio waves break through the blockade to connect the isolated regions left behind. The painful memories of home will never
न्यू
fade.
प्लेयर हूँ, कितना पुल
I won't
मिलेगा
turn away
स्टोरी
from
वगैरह
painful
से?
ones either.
वुवा में
Together,
बहुत
they
मिलेगा
are what make me Kuchipachisa.
स्टोरी।
This is my thank you gift to
से
you.
स्टोरी करते हो तो अराउंड
Something
कितने पुल्स
precious
मिल
to
जाएंगे?
me. A memory of my
तो
home.
300 तो मिल ही जाना चाहिए। सारी जॉब कर रहा हूँ तो स्टोरी से इतना नहीं, तो स्टोरी प्लस एक्सप्लोरेशन करना पड़ेगा तभी मिलेगा। एक्सप्लोरेशन में कम है, एक्सप्लोरेशन बहुत इजी है इसका, बाकियों से बहुत इजी है। बट इस वर्जन में तुम्हें बहुत सारे पुल मिलेंगे क्योंकि ये लोग एनिवर्सरी बैनर का बहुत सारे पुल्स दे रहे हैं और बहुत सारे इवेंट्स हैं,
Now is the
तो
time
उनको
to
जितना
try.
करोगे तुम्हें मिलता रहेगा कैरेक्टर्स।
Like you said, I have time to
हमें
stick
जैसे
around for
50-50
a
मिल
while.
रहा है
So,
ओवरऑल।
would it be alright if I
ओवरऑल
invite your friends from the Black Shores
तुम
here
एकदम
for a
शुरू से
party?
स्टार्ट कर रहे हो या कौन सी जगह से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो विकास भाई?
Before I make any decisions on what to do next, I want Shasho Cafe to celebrate a real opening day.
बस इतना ब्लश मत कर। I guess तुम पहले से खेल रहे हो या अभी स्टार्ट कर रहे हो? न्यू प्लेयर हूँ मैं, खेला था पहले बट अभी न्यू आईडी बना के खेलना है। वो आईडी में शुरू में बहुत सारे पुल मिलेंगे तुम्हें, आपको बैनर्स भी देंगे वो लोग। आराम से तुम सारे कैरेक्टर निकाल सकते हो जो भी है, चल रहा है रनिंग, इतना गारंटीड है अगर सब करते हो तुम देन ओनली।
So, do you want to hang around a bit longer?
मतलब बहुत पहले
Or shall
खेला
we
था,
head back? I'll follow
1
your
मंथ शायद।
lead. Come on then. We should spruce the place up a
जब
bit
गेम
to give
आया
our
था।
friends a
ओह,
warm welcome.
तब की बात है। अब तो शुरू से करोगे ना, अब तो तुम जियान से फिर से स्टार्ट करोगे, जियान के स्टोरी क्वेस्ट से। जियान, जिनशी, जैंगली, फिर क्या है, बहुत सारे
भाई
हैं।
थ्रेडोनियन भाई क्या कूल लग रहा है थ्रेडोनियन।
अब तो बहुत मिलेंगे तुम, इसका मतलब मैं कह नहीं सकता हूँ।
Come to think of it,
300-400 पुल से मिलने चाहिए टोटल, अगर पूरा करते हो शुरू से और अब तक।
You sure it's not because you've
शुरू
been
से
putting
अब
in more
तक
nap
भाई
hours
बहुत पुल्स
lately?
मिलेंगे।
बहुत पुल्स मिलेंगे।
Says who? I got locked out by the Sonora sphere right from the start. Remember? I couldn't even get to you. Don't even get me started on all the wacky frequencies that I got mixed in with.
You did a great job. Welcome to Shasho Cafe, Abby.
बट अभी अगर कर रहे हो तो ये HIYUKI निकाल लेना। Because stupid. So stupid. ह्यूकी एंड उसके साथ मॉर्नी है, ये दो कैरेक्टर निकाल ही रहे। मॉर्नी तुम्हें सपोर्ट अच्छी देगी और हीलर भी है।
So, you asked Shorekeeper to invite the
दोनों
Black
निकाल
Shores
कर।
gang over for a party. They should be
ह्यूकी
here
का
pretty soon.
वेपन चाहिए। इसमें बस इतना ध्यान रखना, जो भी डीपीएस कैरेक्टर्स होंगे उनके वेपन्स निकालने हैं। सो ये लोग इतना पुल्स देते हैं कि तुम वेपन्स निकाल सकते हो वेपन के साथ, एंड लाइक थोड़ा बहुत और सेविंग और पूरा एक्सप्लोशन करोगे तो नहीं, इट इज पॉसिबल। थैंक यू मोटिवेटेड मी। अब तो पक्का खेलूंगा। खेलो क्या एकदम।
अबे खेलो ना, बहुत जल्दी हो जाएगा, इतना टाइम थोड़ा लगेगा।
चल। मतलब मैं कह सकता हूँ तुम अगर 10-15 दिन इसको पूरा लगातार बैठ के बस क्वेस्ट करोगे ना, हो जाएगा क्वेस्ट खत्म। उसके बाद तुम्हें बस एक्सप्लोरेशन करना, बस उसके बाद तुम्हें कुछ नहीं करना। बट हर एक दिन तुम्हें बहुत घंटा खेलना पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं कि 2 घंटा 1 घंटा खेल लिया होगा। क्वेस्ट बड़े हैं एंड दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन तुम स्किप करके खेलते हो या पढ़ के करते हो। मैं थोड़ा सा पढ़ के करने का मतलब मजा लेता हूँ,
You're here.
थोड़ा सा स्टोरी जानना
Namiko
चाहिए।
and I are just making finishing touches to the party. Welcome aboard, Abby.
Well, hello there, Chisa. It's nice to see you again. You're all so kind, you know. Say, what you got on the menu?
In the cozy cafe, vibrant lights dance on the walls. Soft chimes whisper. Glad to have you aboard again, passenger. Chisa's the acting manager today, and she'll be our host for the opening party.
1 मंथ तो फ्री हूँ, पूरा खेलूंगा। ओके, पूरा 1 महीना एकदम
Wait a minute.
टेबल तोड़,
Something smells funny
लैपटॉप
about
या
this
पीसी
guy.
तोड़, तुम खेल ही लोगे हाँ?
This frequency isn't echo or TD. Feels like it's hiding a whole mixed bag in his fuzzy tummy.
चेहरा फेरा के साथ लगाते हैं ना Wuthering Waves। बहुत नीचे हो भाई। Wuthering Waves। चीज़ा भी निकलना पड़ेगा आई थिंक। डिपेंड करता है तुम कौन से कैरेक्टर्स निकालना चाहते हो। तुम टीम पूरा बिल्ड करना चाहते हो, कैरेक्टर्स तुम अपने लुक के हिसाब से जाना चाहते हो, किससे जाना चाहते हो।
Hey, ain't there a whole lot more of you around here too?
मैसेज देखो, मैं देख लिया तुमने सबका थंबनेल वाला भेजा,
Would you
उसमें मैं
like
भी
to
हूँ।
join us in putting up the decorations,
तो अपना भी दिखा।
passenger?
फिरो इधर आ। कितना एआई देखा वैसे,
And it's
मतलब
completely
क्या
देख तो लिया।
AI?
That would even chat
हाँ
some
सभी ने
more
एआई वाला
with
थंबनेल
buddies or
यूज लगाया
something.
वही। यूकी फॉर श्योर, यूकी विथ वेपन फॉर श्योर, ये ऐसा
The place is starting to turn into a
जब भी पुल
party.
करो यूकी के साथ यूकी का वेपन चाहिए, दोनों एक साथ करना, अदरवाइज वेस्ट मत करो।
Is something wrong with your friend?
नया लोकेशन जाने पे टीपी कौन सा अनलॉक करना है भाई? और
यस यस वेपन तो निकाल ही लूंगा। हाँ बस वेपन निकाल। क्या कर रहे थे डिजॉर्ड?
An
कुछ कर रहे थे?
emergency shelter for so long. It's finally starting to become what it was supposed to be. I'll let you finish these last few decorations.
बोल 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 बोल। वेपन का तो 50-50 सीन नहीं है वहाँ पे गारंटीड है।
the one who proposed the party.
वेपन गारंटीड है,
She's put
कैरेक्टर बस
lots of
गारंटीड नहीं
efforts
है।
into preparations. For this, I'd like to prepare a surprise. A special ornament just for her. And agreed. It must be something that would let all the passengers know she says the manager of the day at first glance.
अपना तो चीसा निकल गया अब। चीसा क्या क्योंकि निकल गया। आ गया मैं सॉरी.
What's this?
Oh, it's a standee of the cafe's manager. I made it with the lingering frequencies around.
Do you like... No. What do you think of it? Did you say cute? I guess just leave it like this.
Thank you for lending us a hand with the decorations, passenger. I'm sure the others will be very pleased.
Shopkeeper आ गई.
Rover, Chisa, I have arrived as scheduled. I see you are all waiting here. Could I be mistaken about the time?
No, not at all. We're glad you made it, Shorekeeper. Shasho Cafe welcomes you aboard.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, say something, passenger. This awkward silence is killing me.
Sounds like you two already met at the Black Shores.
Yes. Shorekeeper personally oversaw all of the routine checkups during my recovery. She was very helpful.
Chisa remained on the verge of overclocking for a prolonged period within a distorted temporal flow. Her case required a full evaluation by the tether system.
Oh, now it's suddenly turned into a conversation about work.
Hi, boss! Heard you bought the whole place out. Very good, La! My reading for you said visitors from all around. Wealth coming in thick and fast. Super lucky day for an opening.
You must be Buling. I've heard about you from Rover. You're the one who helped pinpoint Honami's rift. Thank you.
It's no biggie. Me and boss, we go way back. Just treat me to a good meal and we're even. Good to meet you, Chisa. And this floating one here.
I'm the cafe's mascot. Call me Nami-pon.
Hello, Nami-pon. You show the way? Been walking until my legs go jelly. Need to sit and rest a while.
From the guest list you provided, only Encore, Buling, and myself were free to come. The others are either away or currently on assignment. Encore. She locked herself in her room and insisted on finishing Tethys's assigned homework. Apologies. I didn't expect her to suddenly become so competitive. It's a
Welcome
first
back, sir.
for me.
Welcome back.
Is Encore that little girl with pink hair? I helped her with some math problems over at the Haven of Sprouts once. She's a quick learner. She understood all the formulas I taught her in no time. There's still time before the party begins. Why don't we go inside and have a seat?
ये चीसा का बैनर डिस्प्ले क्यों रखा था गेम में?
Would you like to start off with something to drink?
okay. I'm just admiring the feng shui. Speaking of Honami, I actually came to see if any special reverberations were hiding in the
Manager
city's
है,
ruins.
manager.
But after coming here, it's really quiet. You won't find another place like this in the outside world. A good thing, of course. It means that lots of people here let go of whatever they were holding on to. Oh yeah! The coffee beans haven't been changed in ages, right? Next time, I'll bring some of my favorite blend.
Here you go. I hope it's to your liking.
Thank you.
ये लोग भी टी पीते हैं क्या?
It's
कॉफी.
a bit bitter, but nothing I can't bear. It's all right. I rather think of it as a novelty. Now then, Rover, Chisa. The Black Shores has conducted another investigation on Star Torch Academy, the school that you both once attended. As of now, we can confirm that the Academy, along with the entire region of Lahai Roi, has been completely isolated from the rest of the world by the Void Storm. A wave-worn phenomenon unique to Lahai Roi. When it's active, any form of communication is blocked.
So you're saying, right now, there's no way for us to reach the academy?
Oh, you're all here. How come I wasn't invited to the party?
Amelia.
Don't be silly. Seeing you is always my #1 priority.
Camellia, shouldn't you be on a mission?
Got it done early. And I would have finished it even sooner if someone had told me a city popped up off the coast of the Black Shores. So, you must be Chisa.
Hello.
I saw the report on Honami. Ugh, it's such a shame I wasn't there for the excitement.
ये आया का है #1 same for बाकी. So jealous.
You wouldn't mind having an extra girl at your party, would you? I'd like to make up for all the fun I missed.
ये देखो. Love.
A city doomed to be destroyed again and again. Irid glow that triggers overclocking, and TDs tearing through the streets. But never mind that. You're here, I'm here. The two of us can dance. Doesn't that sound— Oh, Rover, if I got pulled in too, how much more fun would that have been? I'll take it as a yes then. Anyway, pushing through the pain of overclocking and mastering the shiver of death clawing at your spine, I spy with my little eye a promising seed. Interested in trying a little germination test, Chisa? A little
Eval, as in...
defeat me, or be defeated.
Is this some kind of tradition in the Black Shore?
Relax, dearie. Don't get worked up just yet. You can show me your dance moves once you're fully recovered.
भाई खत्म कर से लास्ट
Everyone's here, and the food and drinks are almost ready. Shall we start the
अब पार्टी स्टार्ट हो गई मतलब पार्टी करेंगे
Careful.
Photo time's over.
Do the honors, acting manager.
In this Hanami summer night, I wish for the moments spent with friends to last forever.
Oh, you're awake, dear passenger. Yes, you did. Everyone had a fantastic time last night. After saying goodbye to your friends, you got tired and decided to take a rest in the cafe.
I did? The only thing I remember is what happened right before watching the meteor shower.
What's the matter? Did you not sleep well? Chisa. Chisa woke up before you. She tiptoed out for some fresh air. Said she didn't want to bother you.
Good morning, Rover. It feels like we're back to our adventuring days in Honami. That was a perfect wrap for our opening party. It was a very special night. A fitting conclusion for everything that's happened over the past 2 months. A celebration for the cafe's opening, and a commemoration for meeting new friends. Even if we were to say farewell now, I wouldn't have any regrets. Yes, I have decided what I'll do next. I will return home first and find my parents. After that, Star Torch Academy to complete my studies. Neither will be easy, but I will overcome whatever stands in my way.
Oh,
Just like how we did together in that tower.
अच्छा, ह्यूकी का सेकंड बेस्ट टीम है ह्यूकी, जेजी और
Nothing can
शोरकीपर।
trap me.
first team
I'll
क्या है?
find my way back.
ह्यूकी, चीसा और
That's
लिने।
right. Nothing can stop you.
तो मेरा सेकंड टीम है मेरे पे, जेजी
We'll
और
be going our
शोरकीपर।
separate ways for a while.
जैजी है तुम्हारे को?
But I'm sure when
हाँ,
this is all
मैं
over,
इसके लिए चालोटा के
you
लिए
and
पुल
I
किया था
will
ना।
see each other again. No. When the time comes, I promise I'll come looking for you.
लीने चाहिए, चीसा चाहिए और वो चाहिए। चीसा हीलर है क्या?
I won't
हीलर भी है
leave
क्या?
right away. The Black Shores still want
आई
some time
थिंक,
for a few
पता नहीं
health
ऐसा तो
checkups.
हो सकता है।
What do you say I join the Black Shores during this time, just like Camellia suggested? That one was a joke. Now comes the real part.
अबे यार, नया
Thank
रीजन पे
you,
जाना कैसे है?
Rover. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Yes, चीसा is a support healer.
Why are your frequencies leaking all over the place?
It's like someone's pulling them out.
Is that Star Torch Academy?
Your frequency loss has been contained for now. How are you feeling? I'm glad to hear that. Your vitals are also within normal parameters now.
This part of you feels completely empty. Well, let me check that out for you.
The connection between your frequency and the rift has been cut off. You are out of immediate danger. We are unable to confirm at this time, but frequency signatures identical to the Void Storm were detected in the rift's proximity. The most likely scenario is that this rift is acting as a conduit between here and the Lahai Roy region, which is also where your frequency was drawn to.
The High Roy is where it all started. Guess we'll need to pay the place a visit to find out the actual cause.
The Void Storm at Star Torch was what brought me to Hanami in the first place. Now it's the other way around. Do you suppose this rift can take us straight to Lahai Roy?
Theoretically, yes. However, the frequencies inside the rift are highly unstable, and you are likely to lose your way without proper navigation. I'm afraid now is not the appropriate time.
एमराल्ड ऑफ जेनेसिस भी इसका सेकंड बेस्ट है.
सेकंड बेस्ट एमराल्ड ऑफ जेनेसिस.
चीसा चीसा वे regenerating glow from peace of HIYUKI Morlini and Morniri Solo.
Oh, so this is where.
Oh, you're here. Look.
If I'm not mistaken, the sounds will become clearer once you've adjusted it to the right frequency.
Let's give this a try then.
That doesn't seem.
In that case.
Oh, there you go.
Mrs. Kachiba, would you mind sharing with us why you chose this particular design of the Academy's new uniform?
Huh?
The inspiration came from, well, my daughter. She once made a cutout of this pattern from some old fabric at home. Very interesting. It really captures the Academy's spirit. If it's this uniform, I thought, my little Chisa would love to wear it.
Something's probably broken inside. I'll take a look.
Namipon, was that a live signal from Lahai Roy?
Yes, it was. That cassette we put inside lets it receive radio signals from the rift. With the right tweak, maybe I can track it, like I did with Neon Tap.
It sounded like the Academy's radio talk show. But why did I hear my mother? Does that mean she's at Star Torch? Why is she there? Is she...
Chisa?
Chisa will need some time to process everything.
I am detecting a unique frequency from this radio.
It has formed a connection with Lahai Roy on the other end of the rift. Once it's all fixed up, I can piggyback on this frequency and plot coordinates from there to Hanami.
Understood. With established coordinates, you will be able to navigate your way within the rift. The Black Shores will also assist with stabilizing the rift to ensure your safety as much as possible. Should you decide to travel to Lahai Roy, to Star Torch Academy. It is a region once forgotten, covered in snow most of the year, and sparsely populated. No sentinel is there to guide its civilization. Beneath its ice fields lies Star Torch Academy and numerous research facilities, built by a multinational alliance known as the Space Trek Collective. Star Torch Academy enacts a strict access protocol for all personnel. I will have the necessary paperwork in place before your departure.
Looks like I need to make changes to my plans. I want to go back to Star Torch Academy. My family is there, and so are my instructors and classmates. The future may be uncertain, but I know what I have to do. Now, we wait. And then, we get through this together.
The universe has rejected us. Is this the answer you've been seeking? I hope to make you proud. I hope I haven't let you down.
Is something wrong? Why did you turn back? You did. I'm right next to you, but I don't think I heard anything. Yes. You must be exhausted. Should we—
I don't think I was imagining it.
Live to hunt.
Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at— Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at your
Live
service.
to hunt.
फॉर्म मिला ना 100 में से कितना मिल गया मेरे को 60 20 और 20 मिल गया
गेंशिन खोल लेते हैं अभी
Live to hunt.
Mivor. She's been staying here to recover.
Nivora.
How are you recovering from your injuries, Nivora?
Oh, it's you, Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Dr. Herson took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now. Are you here to visit him?
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door. My friend Sigrika is in there. It might take a while.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself. Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Herson.
You're welcome. Again, don't push yourself too hard. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam? And that'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh? Is it really that obvious?
Only my conjecture. Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Herson?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
So, about that Exostrider plan you mentioned. Let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Something lighter?
Any topic at all, but let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too. Here, a piece of candy. It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
No. Thanks.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation. You've always held her dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize. Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Okay. You're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke. I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore. But you and me, we might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface. I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahai-Roi region.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions. She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. Though she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahai-Roi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahai-Roi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that. Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
One last question. What did you mean? I had other tasks for you.
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here. The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, golden boy.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have him with me today.
Sundermere.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here. Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time. Game over. Gotcha. Return to silence! The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
क्या तुम्हारा विजन?
क्या? नहीं 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 खुला भाई.
मेरा गंशन खुला क्या?
हाँ.
Quite a stash.
क्या कर रहे हो उसका?
बोल ही रहा हूँ.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the
मेरा उसका करना है आइंस्टाइन का वो अगर टैलेंट वगैरह कुछ हो सकता है वो वाला देखना है.
even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Thenodian. Aleph 1.
Correct. Given the Thenodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story. You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table. golden serum developed by the Naviale group. I prefer its other name, Ichor. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases, but as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Evolution? Sounds like something the Fraxis would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless. But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me didn't make it. It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we? My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago. Ryan never could handle pain. But he was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
So, that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped. It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliché. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
What the fuck he is? अच्छा. किसका करना है ये इंसान का?
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fraxidus overseer's report on its way to the new Federation.
Yes. Tucked away in a Lola logistics delivery, the recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Noviali's work after learning about the Ichor's potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken. I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus.
The fuck is that intro team, man?
Hatred. Even now.
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding. But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. They can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there. The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra.
कर दिया.
Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Honami, is part of Ashinohara. Now, on to 2 key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to Lahai Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
And knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me. They got away again. If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to Lahai Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in Lahai Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. Lahai Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students. Beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Very well. As you wish. So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits. Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands. I see. Imeth, she... No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for Lahai Roy, in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant Solaskin root network in Bjartar Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Thernodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell Lahai Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Threnodians suppressed. But lately, the Threnodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly, but our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider. Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before he left. Well, could be a way to take his mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands, yet he spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything, and he was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute. The usual spot.
नीला के पास जा रहा है ल्यूक.
Ash takes form. The incision has to be clean. Don't want to mess for suturing.
Oh, Dr. Herson.
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago.
My thesis. My spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top mark? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll
come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up. It's not how we humans work.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Let's see here. Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here are all nutritional efficiency. Taste like chewed up cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of ting.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving. It's a nice way to unwind after a day's work.
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his? We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical.
Dessert.
I can't believe you're
Hello.
still holding a grudge over
Okay.
that fish he stewed behind your back.
हेलो
हाँ
डिजर्ट
हाँ कर बता बता
अच्छा इस वर्जन में कितना है इसमें
अरे वो तो नहीं पता मिलेगा अभी एनिवर्सरी है ना 100 पुल मिलेंगे
ऑपुल मिलेंगे
हाँ
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have him tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now, go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if he's capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who could help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on him and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure he described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lehigh Roy because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Hurd said there was a break-in at the infirmary. Nevora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained, Warren.
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to repair.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's the Court of Savante space station he and I discovered before. I'm on my way. Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
I have a hypothesis. One I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
लूसीला कौन सा एलिमेंट होगी?
इलेक्ट्रो आई थिंक मतलब व्हाइट थंडर वाला.
चारों वाला.
हाँ.
Nevora. Why now?
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet? Right on schedule. Gotcha. Imbalance ends here. As expected. Game over. That's clear. The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals. Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after. The bath's clear. Entombed in daybreak. Rise anew. I deliver merciful death. Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the SkyArc system?
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
भाई फाइनली आ गया उस एरिया पे भाई.
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
हाँ.
Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
जाऊंगा कैसे वर्ड?
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you... Where are you? Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still I still have work in the new federation.
जा रहे हो?
I still...
नहीं सामने दिख रहा है.
हाँ.
ठीक है सामने. Good night.
Stop hiding! Say something! You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
अबे यार ये क्वेस्ट करना ही पड़ेगा क्या?
It's your dead end!
SkyArc's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Perhaps. Accurate. Blink. And agony ends.
Dr. Herson! Warren, is he?
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts. I'm really scared.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself. Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Okay. I'll try. I need a moment.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head. He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark, and when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him. Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
He
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right, Grand Architect of the Fraxidus? Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
My God. Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from the Highroy and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes. My precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect, but even you cannot mimic what you don't understand. Death itself an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Oops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in the Hyrule would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fractidus. I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever go back to. Leading you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fractidus' grand architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The grand architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navora say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, There should be something more important hidden in this room. Otherwise, she wouldn't have called it a prize. These are personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Professor Junchi.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short. I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this thousand-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland. Wei Ying was interested in the Etheric Sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fraxidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature. And the Court of Savante, Since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
The court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fraxidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this?
Yes. There is this one thing, but it's only speculation. About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Threnodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Threnodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean?
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death. Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone. Penny for your thoughts?
चलते हैं.
जा रहे हो?
सेशन अच्छा था.